What up, Dokkaners? The Red Dragonstone has been given a massive update, a huge update. It is now permanently available. So we're going to be reviewing all of the information that they discussed here, and then I'm also going to give you my early picks for which characters you might want to consider picking up. But just know that no matter what I say, I can't possibly account for every person's individual scenarios, which characters or which maybe mechanics they might value more so than others, what teams they have. And also keep in mind that we are discussing this before the 11th anniversary begins. We're in the countdown portion. We're not in the full-on celebration where the new characters have come out, where the new events have come out. That's going to change things drastically. And the good thing here is no matter which character you are considering, even the temporary ones, we have plenty of time before we actually have to make a decision. So even though you might have 6, 8, 9 Red Dragonstones, depending on when you're watching this, you don't have to make the decision right away. And in most cases, I would suggest to potentially wait, but in this particular case, I think you should wait because there is no downside in waiting. These guys don't go away till 2037. And that's just an arbitrary timestamp to signify it's infinite. And these guys aren't going away till the end of, or till the middle of March, almost the early part of March. So you got time. So that being said, let's discuss the news and then we'll come back here. Starting from this event, Select Character Dokkan Festival will be permanently available. The treasure item Select Dragonstone 11 can be obtained upon first login during the 11th anniversary celebration period. You can also exchange 30 milk for a Select Dragonstone 11. This is in reference to the jars of milk that you guys hopefully have been doing by getting your daily missions done. If you clear the Turtle School Roshi event every single day once, you get 1 jar of milk. If you get 30 jars of milk, you can exchange this for a Red Dragonstone. So basically, every month you are getting 1 character for free. So you guys, even more reason to stay on top of Dokkan now. The characters who can be recruited with the 2 Select Dragonstone 11s are only available for exchange during the 11th anniversary celebration period. The only characters that cost 2 at the moment are these 2. These are the ones that have been given the temporary boost, courtesy of their little promotion for boosting characters temporarily. At the moment, these 2 guys are stronger in terms of stats overall. I wouldn't call them game changers. This guy, the Vegeta, is better off than the Go Bros. Both are still good. Check out the showcase to see how they work. They're both pretty decent, though, considering what they used to be. All right, now let's go back here. Along with the update to the 11th anniversary limited time character boost campaign, more characters will become available for exchange. Stay tuned. Now, while the stone supply is theoretically infinite, the rate in which you're going to be getting these red stones are going to be slowing down after the 11th anniversary. So I wouldn't jump the gun and just buy everybody right away, especially considering this list isn't even final yet. The temporary characters that are going to be showing up are still yet to come. We have a few more. I think what this means is that we have a few more boosted characters coming in and then maybe a few others. So those characters will also expire March 10th. So while these characters might be worth picking up right now, are they going to be more worth it over potentially other characters? Then again, the catch-22 is, do you get these guys and just wait for those? Or what? Because the longer you wait, the less time you get with these temporary boosts. I would rather go for known quantities that are permanent personally, but the choice is up to you. So let's continue here. Along with the updates to the 11th anniversary, more characters will be exchanged. Okay. List of characters are scheduled to be updated on a regular basis, approximately twice a year. Approximately twice a year. So every 6 months. So basically every anniversary and every GDC, they're going to change the lineup, or not change. They're going to update it. So this is what I'm thinking. I think what they're going to do is they're just going to add any and all super EZAs that have arrived since the last update. Because as you can see here, the list isn't as comprehensive as it used to be in terms of the old school Red Dragonstone characters. This might be the one downside about this whole thing, and that is you can no longer get other characters that are old school that are potentially going to receive super EZAs in the future. Like, one thing I used to recommend people would do back in the day was, if you've picked up everybody here, maybe start investing in the future. Maybe pick up a Tech Golden Frieza. That was the one that I would mainly tell people to pick up. Tech Golden Frieza, when he gets his EZA, he's going to be pretty dang good, considering he is a tank who has a backup tank plan if your health drops below a certain amount. That's a pretty good recipe for a solid super EZA. Other characters could have been like the STR Rose and all types, or what is it? He's a class lead. We have Tech Vegito, that was another class lead. Those guys aren't here anymore. So I think what they're going to do over the course of 6 months, whatever super EZAs we get, they'll throw them in here and they'll be like at the top of this list. So these are the most recent super EZAs. So probably up here or maybe down here. And then those will be characters that you can pick up to once per month. That's my guess anyway. The treasure items select Dragonstone 11 can still be used after the lists are updated. So this is basically saying, unlike other items that have like a hard-coded identity on them, like this one says 11, meaning if the 12 shows up, then this will not be the same as that. They're just basically saying you can use these even after the lists get updated. So there's no worries there. Here are some of the characters that are shown. It's not all of them. It's better to look in the Baba shop. You can use either dokkaninfo.com or just use your in-game. So this shows the 1 Dragonstone selections. These show the 2. I think these are better. Even though these guys are boosted, they're better. You get more characters, more capable characters. More characters will be added to the list along with the update to the 11th anniversary limited time character boost campaign. Please note that the characters who can be recruited with 2 Dragonstones are only available during the exchange period of the 11th anniversary. Then we've got the 3 Dragonstone selection. Depending on you, depending on your team, depending on your situation, depending on what missions you're trying to clear, these guys could provide different benefits to you. This unit is an extreme slot 1 frame 1 tank who does get squishy over time, but he can be, you know, moved off of the rotations by that point. This guy is a slot 1 turn 1 frame 1 dodging god. This guy is going to be very useful on things like Bio Broly if you're trying to just dodge the attack. But then again, maybe you don't care about the dodge or die thing. Maybe you want to just do long form stuff. Stacking, the stacking meta. This guy is very much a stacking meta friendly type of character. So is this one. This unit has low, well, no, this is not, well, this unit is part of a category with a lot of low team cost units with high synergy. This can be useful on things like burst mode, good stacking in general for long form stuff. You are also running on a team that has guaranteed dodge if you're running against the right opponents. This is a good androids piece, stacking unit, good tank. Overall, pretty all around decent android unit for androids in its current state. So every unit has their benefit, and that's not even including everybody else here. Like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really, really good. Fusion Zamasu is pretty good on Future Saga. Ginyu Force leads the free-to-play Ginyu team. If you're a newer player, this might actually be worth picking up because as a newer player, you probably don't have too many solid summonable teams just yet. You might want to bolster your free-to-play teams. The Goku Black Rose clone army is the best team in the game for free-to-play, but then Ginyu Force is going to be necessary on certain modes. That could be useful. I can't account for every situation. This guy is a good slot 3 unit for Universe Survival Saga. Universe Survival Saga is kind of a weak category right now, so I wouldn't even worry about that. So yeah, they're all good in their own ways. As available as of the first login on the 11th anniversary countdown login bonus. You can claim it until the 10th of March. Exchanging 30 milk, right? The turtle school thing. I just want to read all of it to make sure I get everything. By the way, I'm very exhausted and I also sound horrible because I have been streaming for 6 hours and it is 3 in the morning. I am tired. The weekly missions that allow you to get the treasure item select Dragonstone 11s are available until the 25th. Okay, that's the final week. Okay, so the last of the missions to give you that is going to be ending in a couple of days. So at this point, you'll only have picked up 4 stones from them. 11th anniversary select Dragonstone Dokkan Festival goes till the 10th of March, but the overall thing itself doesn't go away. All characters are Dokkan Awakened and max level. 2 Kais come with each recruit. Yes, everything has 2 Kais attached to it. Kais cannot be Dokkan Awakened. Please go to the treasure section of the Baba shop. Please go to the treasure section of the Baba shop to check the number of exchanges you can make. You can recruit a character with 1, 2, or 3 select Dragonstone 11s depending on the group the character is in. Please note that the event, content, dates, as well as merchandise available are subject to change. All right, nobody cares. So there you go. That is the full breakdown of the changes that they're doing to this. Overall, I think that this is a good thing because the general player base will be able to get basically 1 character a month. And it's not just about having the character, it's about increasing the hidden potential, right? Some characters are good, but some characters are even gooder with 90%, 100%. I know gooder's not a word, I'm just, So I think that this is a good thing. The downside is that we lose the older characters, the characters that are potentially going to get future Super EZAs. But I think ultimately it'll still be fine because let's just say the next character that gets a Super EZA is Tech Golden Frieza. You don't have Tech Golden Frieza. Well, now you can sort of anticipate that need by maybe stockpiling enough jars of milk to buy 1 Dragonstone, Red Dragonstone, and then just don't even use it. And you wait until Golden Frieza with his new Super EZA were to arrive in this Baba shop. It'll take 6 months approximately, but that is still a surefire way to get that character. Whether or not that unit will be relevant at the time remains to be seen, which is again sort of a downside. So I wonder if they're still going to do something for that. Otherwise, this is great. So now let's go over my picks. Again, let me add a disclaimer. My picks right now are based on general criteria. the state of the game before the 11th anniversary, not knowing a thing about what the 11th anniversary units are going to do in terms of abilities. We don't know any of that stuff. So, you know, I guess the one thing we could say is probably these guys are at the top of the list in terms of must-haves because of Giant Ape Power, because of Saiyan Roar. Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku is confirmed to be one of the 11th anniversary part 1 characters. These guys might suddenly be much, much better. Also, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta might suddenly become a little bit more relevant. In terms of his individual abilities, some will argue he's kind of a disappointment, which I can agree to an extent. He does sort of let you down in certain situations, but he's a Super Saiyan 3. He's a Vegeta. He's going to link pretty well with the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Daima character. He's on Super Saiyan 3 category. I don't know what that leader skill or the overall kit is going to do, but he might be one worth looking out for. Besides anticipating the Daima characters, in a vacuum, which are the characters that I would recommend? I would say Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I would say Omega Shenron because they're part of two of the best categories, GT Heroes, GT Boss. I would say that even still, Perfect Cell and Buhan are some of the best extreme TURs you could ever get. I would recommend picking those up. Everybody else here, If I were to add one more, I would probably throw in Janemba. Janemba's a slot 1 dodge sort of unit. Not exactly ultra tanky these days, but still an effective dodging unit. That's probably it for the TURs. Yeah, that's really it for the TURs. This guy is a monster for World Tournament. If you care about World Tournament, these two characters are really good for that. Honestly, I think that would be a worthwhile investment because World Tournament is here to stay. It's never going to go away. So if you get a copy of the Majin Vegeta, that's going to be a World Tournament eraser. Broly, Super Easy, World Tournament eraser. I don't think these guys are worth picking up. I'm just going to say that. I don't think they're worth picking up. Their boosts are cool, but maybe this guy can be worth it if your sole objective is to beat the Red Zone Broly Hybrid Saiyans mission, then this unit with his boost will be necessary for that. Other than that, going up here, like I said, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta I think will be good. Yamcha will be good if you're looking for turn 1, frame 1 dodge invincibility. Golden Frieza, sort of an all-encompassing, all-around useful character because of damage reduction. Damage reduction is one of the more unanimous, widely coveted abilities. This guy, as he gets squishier, you can move him into slot 2, into slot 3, so he can pad some stats before he gets hit. So he has some use there. And then, yeah, Ginyu Force, if you're a starting player, if you're like new to the game, you have a Bardock team, you have a Goku Black Rose clone team, you have a Metal Cooler team, you have a Ginyu Force team. This unit will be great for the Ginyu Force. And then as you get some of the summonable pieces for Ginyu Force, you'll have a little bit more of an able team. Those are my picks. I don't want to keep choosing more because what's the point of the video if I just give you every single choice? But they're all useful in different ways. So hopefully my picks help you make a decision. If you can't make a decision with all of this, just wait. There's no harm in waiting. I will make another video as we get closer to the end of this interval right here. Or you know what? If we get some crazier boosts in the meantime, I might just make a video and say, you know what? Pick them up. It's all my opinion. So if you want to listen, you can. If you don't want to, it is totally fine. But you have plenty of time. Great move, Dokkan. This was a great update. I just wish that you would give more characters down here because those guys deserve respect. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh my God, my voice. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Redstone update. Do you like the change? Do you agree with the downside being that the other characters are not available unless they have a Super Easy A? Which characters are you considering? How many redstones have you spent? How many redstones do you have? Which characters do you want to get? Which ones are you waiting on? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of myself doing. Thanks again. Stay tuned and ours to Dokkan responsibly.